Hey guys, Tarek here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Kholodny Ferma Winter, playing future spawning on the left. We have the Sleeper as OKW in his loadout. His fortifications, breakthrough, and special operations. Facing off against him on the right is borobadger, who has straight away locked in Lend-Lease, playing as Soviets. Both these guys about rank 150 with their respective factions. So no surprises here, using the very standard build made popular by Von Ivan. 2 combat engineers into penals, maybe going to get a scout car to follow this up, this first penal. Eventually getting out a Dishka or 2. Fully wiring off this cover here. It does take quite a long time with those OKW stern pioneers to put down all that wire, and he's made a mess of it because you can still get heavy cover there. Very hard to put wire down on this, honestly. I usually try and change the camera angle to like a more vertical angle to try and place it correctly. Oh, he ran for this church here, which means he's lost control of his munitions, and perhaps this garrison up here. Not that troublesome though against this particular Soviet build. Obviously, between building your tier 1, going for 2 combat engineers to start, does lead to a pretty slow start for Soviets. I mean, not the slowest in terms of map control. That's why you build the extra combat engineer, but in terms of combat capabilities, definitely very slow. As those combat engineers don't really become that useful in combat until they hit their flamethrower timing. He's always lost control of his cutoff, and he's stuck in a really awkward spot. I think probably should have just disengaged with the stern pioneers out to here when they're still at 4 men. Maybe just left them there. Remember, they're only 1 window out of each end of the church. This is just a really bad engagement to be taking. And this is also a bad idea, because now he's allowing all the guys to fire on this side of the building. Better just to share this heavy cover over here, even if you only get 2 models or so inside. It's one squad. Doesn't really matter. Not going to be taking that much damage anyway. 1 model from that squad. It's not going to dish it out. Well, there is the flamethrower and the scout car. We do see battle group going up for the Sleeper, though he did lose control of his cutoff for quite a while. Has delayed his fuel, which could be a problem here, because it looks like he's going to get cut off again, and that's really going to delay his flak half track. Also, only went for 3 squads of Volksgrenadiers here. Usually doing this build you will get 1 more squad of Volksgrenadiers, or perhaps a Kubel, depending on the map. So as you can see, maybe he's going to go for an ISG or a machine gun now, but he definitely, yeah, there's the machine gun. Okay, I generally like going for 4 Volks into the flak half track. Use the flak half track as my suppression platform. I think flak half track's very strong. Just use it at a very safe range. Well, anyway, back to the action. Gets 1 Faust off. Should not try and chase here, because he's just getting mollywopped by all these penals. Should have just stayed in cover, tried to defend his cutoff. Where is that machine gun? He needs it here now. STG's pop. That is one benefit of going for the very early battle group as well. Just getting the machine gun. And the stern pioneers did great damage there against the penals. They're also going to have to retreat. Scout car is back up to full. And that squad's so low. Looks like he's going to try closing and wipe them perhaps. Ooh, I think it's going to get away though. Close call. And quite a lot of munitions, remember those OKW Fausts. 30 munitions, so it's popping off 2 of those means it's going to delay his STGs. He's going for the flak half track as well as a machine gun. I suppose it's not too bad on this map. Putting a machine gun in this garrison does give you pretty good line of sight and control through the middle of the map. So what is the Sleeper's response to this going to be? How many PTRS is he going to get on his penals? He's going to go straight for the dish cut. All right. Dish cut is quite effective against flak half track, especially if it's in a garrison, which probably is going to be in this garrison here. Flak half track setting up. Scout car getting away here. Still hasn't started to decrew. He's probably going to lose that. One more flame burst and there it goes. Very late reaction there by the sleeper. Flak half track setting up now. Probably going to take down the scout car. There it goes. Now he needs to wipe this squad as they retreat. No, he retreated all his stuff. Oh, and he focused the penals instead of trying to kill the engineer. Probably only need to retreat the one-man squad there. Try and focus fire down that. Get a bit of revenge. We're just getting the building now. Flak half track can't really contest this. So that was pretty costly. I mean, there's no real reason to lose the machine gun there. He had plenty of time to evacuate. And not picking up that combat engineer as revenge. Very, very bad. Looks like we got some tech going down for borobadger. Does have enough fuel for the T-70 already. Already got a sweepers. Worried about perhaps a demo charge up here. But it hasn't happened yet. It's down here. Doesn't quite wipe the squad though. Flak half track, kind of just scooting around. I probably wouldn't recommend playing super aggressively with it, but he seems to be doing alright. He needs to invest himself into a Raketen about now. You know, he's coming up on 10 minutes. And if you have a light vehicle you need to protect, you need to get a Raketen to preempt the Soviet Tier 3. Can't just rely on Faust to do the job. Going for the cutoff here and having quite a lot of success avoiding that Dishka. That's a pretty good maneuver. Yes, Doom Pioneers quite a lot of damage there. He's trying to focus them down. Dishka gets the kill there. Wow. The squad also gets out of there. Not going to be in range of the Dishka, luckily. No, I don't think he's going to go down even as he crosses the road. Oh, but it was damn close. So both players going after their opponent's cutoff here. Trying to inflict a bit of resource damage, but borobadger's going for the SU-76 instead of the T-70. I think this has some merit on some maps, but not so much on Kholodny Ferma. I think it's, you know, in the south here, it's a bit too hard to maneuver the SU-76 on like a more open map. I think it does make sense. Pop smoke. He's going to use attack round, and he gets the kill. And that's why using your flak half track on low health is a bit risky. Usually 2 shots from SU-76 wouldn't kill the flak half track. Going for the cutoff again. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much at this stage. Perhaps with his flak half track he shouldn't have driven in such a predictable way. Maybe he should come back down through here. If you got a Faust off on the SU-76, you could probably outmaneuver it quite handily. ISG now to try counter this Dishka in the garrison. Pretty good idea. He's actually going for a squad of Fusiliers instead of going for some more Stern Pioneers. I think that's a bit of a... well, maybe it's a mistake. I don't know. I personally would be worried about running over demo charges again, so I would have got the Stern Pioneers. But maybe he's going to go for Stern Pioneers. Oh, he's going to lose this. Oh, close call. And because the squad retreated through there, he does have sight of that Dishka, so it's going to have to change position again. Oh, that was a nice hit. That squad, it has to be a retreat now. He's going to stick it in there. He's going to stay in there. That's very risky. And yeah, that's what I was talking about, demo charge. That's why I would have the Stern Pioneers instead of the Fusiliers. But, you know, getting the Fusiliers does have some merit because you want to vet these bad boys up as soon as you possibly can. Still haven't been changed. Still only 6 pop cap for a squad that's probably better than Penals, which are 8, right? And then the veterancy, 40% accuracy, cooldown, 20% accuracy. So Penals also get plus 60% accuracy through their veterancy. It's just that the G43s with plus 60% accuracy are absolutely insane. Oh man, listen to that squeakiness. That is insane as well. I've been tossing up what my next upgrade's going to be. Whether it's going to be a new chair or a streaming PC. But yeah, if you send me any donations, that's what the next goal is for. Anyway, back to the action. Didn't get the G43s, didn't have the munitions until... oh no, he did have the munitions. Why did he get them so late? Is he going to lose the squad? His Penals are quite highly vetted. No. Do Penals still get plus 60% accuracy through their veterancy? I'm pretty sure they do, right? 3% accuracy, yeah, 3% accuracy. You know, there were so many changes to Penals during the winter balance patch process. But I was correct in the end. Anyway, the Sleeper seems to have stabilized alright. He's losing these engagements and bleeding quite a bit of manpower, though, I feel. He's got his tier 4 tech up. It's an okay spot. There's one good thing about this commander. At the very least, there's no off-map that can nuke OKW trucks. I'm sure players would love if they could have that instead of conscript repairs, but that's not the case. Anyway, Fusiliers now with the G43s now just dishing it out. And Ober's coming in for the sleeper. Interesting to see he's going for Obers instead of more Fusiliers or Stern Pioneers for those minesweeping, and potentially his next manpower investment may be a tank. Oh, that was a massive hit, and down goes the Dishka. Very risky trying to use your machine guns clumped up in light cover like that, and we get to see why. That was a monster ISG shell. Just took it out, and that is every Soviet player's worst nightmare, losing their Dishka. Oof. Obers, no, what are you doing? Oh, I was like, oh, is he going to body block his own squad and cause it to die? Not quite. Oh, but there's Lindley Sherman just on time. Perhaps get the kill. Oh, there it goes. Drops the LMG though in a very safe position. So, I mean, he can probably put that up on a squad of Fusiliers, and that's just going to be so insane. Building a Raketin now. And he has to.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment. Raketenwerfer ready.
Oh, this could be a wipe here, just setting up. Looks like a few of those shells actually connecting with the wood. And I may have saved him there. Oh, it's going to be a bit of Dishka on Dishka action here, but this one's set up. Gets the suppression in first, so it's easily going to win there. And would win anyway, because it's 6 men versus 4. Looks like the supply plane just got shot down, so no extra fuel for borobadger. Oh, ISG joining in on the fun now. Maybe that's going to swing things into the OKW Dishka's favour. Kind of looks like it will. Here comes the Lindley Sherman though, being repaired almost to full. Oh, what is he doing? He drives it straight into the flak truck, straight into Double Faust and the Raketin. That is so dead. That was very ill thought out. There was no reason. Why did he do that? He must have known that this truck was here, right? Because it shot down his plane. I don't know if he scouted it otherwise, but it shot down his plane, so he should have known it was here. So why would you do that in the first place? I don't understand. Well, that was exactly what the sleeper needed to get himself back in this game. He's had 2 good wins. He hasn't picked up the LMG 34, but he's had 2 good wins. Stealing the Dishka, taking down the first M4C Sherman. Oh, he's going to lose this to the demo. Oh, this was going to happen without a minesweeper. Eventually this was going to happen. Eventually he's going to use those. Eventually he's going to use those sandbags, and the demo charge was going to go off. Just when I thought the sleeper had turned the corner, not having Stern Pioneer sweeper come back to bite him again. It's a fresh disc deployed by the borobadger.
Enemy forces capturing supply
Somewhat
centers.
fresh. Already got 3 kills. And looks like he has picked up the MG34 now. On which squad? This one. You can see it there. Or maybe you can't see it, but I can see it. Hopefully the YouTube compression isn't too high. You can still see the details there. Another truck for the sleeper. Is he going straight for the King Tiger? It kind of seems like it. Daring strategy. How? The problem with this is, can he maintain map and fuel control long enough to save up for the King Tiger? I mean, once he puts down this truck, he's still got, you know, close to 100 fuel to go. It's like 5 minutes of pretty good fuel control. Also, 4 or 5 minutes. During that time, we may see one more Enforced Sherman, and as well as that, Enforced Sherman is going to be harassing his squads, causing him to lose a lot of map control. So I don't know if this is a feasible strategy. I suppose at the very least, if he puts, or at the very worst, if he puts down his mech truck, he can still get a Panther because he's pretty close to 250 fuel. 250? Yes, 250. So I suppose it's not the end of the world. And he is putting down his truck, putting it down in a very defensive position. I probably would have put it, I like to put it on this map close to the road so that my tanks can back away from the center towards it quite quickly if they've got a damaged engine. And if they don't have a damaged engine as well, it's just quite handy to have it close to the road.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
Oh, this one down here went down. How did I miss that? Oh, well, this game just keeps on going back and forth, back and forth. borobadger losing another disc and instantly fielding a fresh one. Must have been that LMG34. Maybe he jumped over the fence and flanked it, but that is just so nasty, man. Like this, with the Vet 2 bonuses, 40% accuracy on LMG34. That is insane. Thankfully, though, they don't count as an elite squad, so they can't fire the LMG34 on the move. That would make them even more ridiculous. Feels like this ISG's starting to come into its own. Got 15 kills, Vet 2 now. But Vet 2 doesn't really help it that much, does it? Move around a bit faster. Doesn't take as much damage from small arms. That's something, I guess.
Su-76. Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Bit static here now. Everyone's just biding their time. A little bit of capping going on. Here comes a big old push. it catches that Raketen. So it's going to have to be a full retreat by the Sleeper. Oh, that ISG's found its mark, and that squad was once again clumped up on the light cover. You want to avoid at all costs with your heavy machine gun against indirect fire. Squad's managed to flank around as well. Just should retreat. Now it does. Well, it looks like the Sleeper somehow, or not really somehow, he managed to hang on for the King Tiger because borobadger just threw away his first Lend-Lease Sherman, and he's, you know, he lost that Dishka down here in the south, so it definitely opened up the window for the Sleeper to be able to save for that King Tiger without losing the game right there. And it feels like perhaps borobadger's running out of micro a little bit. Seems to have trouble microing like in the south, the middle and the north simultaneously. Oh my god, that squad is so nasty. Look at this. Every LMG burst they're chopping down one model basically. And that ain't any old squad. That ain't some Vet 0 squad. That's a Vet 3 squad. Oh, oh no. Oh, he's gonna lose this. He's definitely gonna lose this. No. Looks like he left his Raketens on attack instead of facing them manually. Probably cost him the kill there. Maybe not. Actually, I think if I was doing it, I probably would have put one Raketen facing this exit, one Raketen facing this. So perhaps only one rocket would have connected. So that Sherman still would have escaped. It's like a little bit of health. Anyway, King Tiger's on the field. Already got the machine gun upgrade. Face off against him though. Two Lend-Lease Shermans and the SU-76. SU-76 does have a bit of veterancy. Needs to hit Vet 2 really. That's where he gets plus 20 damage. Not that that makes a huge difference, but I mean it's better than nothing, isn't it? Especially against that extremely high health of the King Tiger. Vet 3 is also very powerful. This one gets bonus penetration, does it? No, bonus reload. Okay. King Tiger coming down to the south. Got to be careful with your Sherman here. Oh, don't get sticky satcheled though. No, it looks like he wasn't even thinking about that option. It looks like that squad was still on the cap the south order there. Oh man, imagine how broken PMs would be if they still had Ura with the sticky satchel. That would be insane. So the way he probably needs to micro this is he needs to send, I'd say, probably his keep his King Tiger with his unvetted Raketen, and then send his other Raketen to the other flank where the King Tiger is not, and that way he should be able to fend off the Lend-Lease Shermans effectively. You want to have one Raketen with your King Tiger in case of situations like this, if it runs over a mine. You don't want it to be fighting 1v2 or 1v3 without anti-tank gun support. And you probably want to keep your vetted Raketen on the other side so it can move around full speed and camo. This one doesn't really have to be camoed because it's protected by the King Tiger, so no infantry's really gonna stumble across it very easily anyway. Now the supply plane, will this one make it? It does. Incoming fuel. It's going to allow the borobadger just about the right amount for another Sherman, so it's probably going to be his magic number. And probably going to try and make some plays, try to take out this King Tiger. That being said, he doesn't have to overcook it because he's got the VP control at the moment, and the Sleeper having, you know, quite a slow start, or quite a bad start, losing that flak half track and losing that machine gun. He's quite far behind on VPs, and you know, just over 100 VPs left. He's feeling the pressure, so he's going to have to make the plays. And you know, trying to make big plays with 3 Lend-Lease Shermans, not always necessary. I know sometimes. Oh, one died. Combat engineers with the flamethrower. Where did they die? Down here? There. They're trying to plant a mine. They got attacked while they're planting a mine. They received accuracy penalty. Got killed very quickly. Ooh, this is dangerous. No, I think it's going to get away. Anyway, King Tiger's back up to full. Still doesn't have Stern Pioneers, which is insane. Needs them desperately. I hope he builds them next and gets the sweep on them after running over a mine, as well as those demo charges. And just for repairs. Okay, so we've got 3 Lend-Lease Shermans. They're all up here in the north. The SU-76 as well. King Tiger attack ground. There we go, just off target though. But the Sleeper does have 2 VPs under control. He's also got the cutoff. So he's alright here. And he's quite happy just sitting on this, waiting for his Recedents to return to the front line after that retreat earlier. Meanwhile, we have this Sherman receiving repairs. And this can be quite troublesome for, well, mainly the Eastern Front armies. If your tanks keep taking heavy damage like this, like the King Tiger dishing out 240 damage per hit, it does take a long time to repair up your tanks. Puts them out of commission for a very long time. See how long he's been repairing this for a long time, and that wasn't even that much health. Oh no, don't do it! Don't run in like this. The King Tiger is up there already. I think he wanted to see if it was a demo charge was available, but oh no! Oh, that was so bad. He got greedy. He wanted to see if that demo charge would go off. The demo charge is slightly in the wrong position. Needs to be a little bit further away from the flag. Perhaps why that one down here didn't get the wipe either. It looks like that may have been a bit too close to the flag as well. Because when a squad goes to cap, generally they do stand like a bit further away from the flag. They don't like stand right on top of the flag. So you want to plant the demo charge in the middle of where they're standing if possible. But yeah, that was really bad losing a Sherman like that. Probably should have expected... Well, first off, you don't want to be running in against the King Tiger there, because at the very... I mean, your Sherman was bound to take 2 hits from the King Tiger, basically. Like, in my eyes, it was always going to take 2 hits, which would take incredibly long time to repair up. But then, probably should have remembered that by now the Recedents would have returned to the front lines, and at least one of them would be in the north, so this is just generally quite a bad idea. you know, these things happen. And he's moving on. He's capped the south. He's got Dishka down there covering the fence this time, looks like, as well. Trying to cap in the center. And this is where things can get very, very hard when playing this tier 1 type of strategy. This King Tiger can just do so much manpower damage to these squads as they try to cap. Oh no, he's stuck around. Is that a sticky satchel? What is he doing? Get out of there! Oh my god, he just lost his Rakitten and perhaps his King Tiger. He's moving in. He's got the 2 Lend-Lease Shermans. Where's the other Rakitten? Where is it? Oh, it's way up in the north. He's retreated now. Do something. Oh my god. What was he? What he's trying to execute? Oh man. He's trying to kill that disc in the south. He's too busy focused on that. Lost sight of a satchel just being tossed on his King Tiger and his Rakitten. That is a critical mistake. Now he's probably going to lose his tier 4. Oh, there we go. Rakitten gets one of them. In fact, could get both of them here. This is on prioritized vehicles, so it's not going to get one more shot in here. If we left that on not prioritized vehicles, probably would have got one more shot and guaranteed the kill on the Schwer. And what is this Lend-Lease Sherman doing? He's sticking around trying to decrew the Rakitten. Going to expose this rear armor to the Panzer IV. Did the Panzer IV miss, or did it get out of range just then? Sherman is quite a lot faster than Panzer IV at Vet 2. Oh, and is he going to get sticky set? No, he stopped here for some reason. He stopped. Why did he stop? Oh my god. And then he cycled through the garrison. He easily could have lost his squad there, because that garrison is on a stiff breeze from being knocked down. Oh man. The throws and then the counter throws. Oh my god. Well, the borobadger does escape with 2 Rakittens, so that's something. Should be able to deal with this Panzer IV alright. Also can call himself in a fresh Lend-Lease Sherman, so he's not out of this one yet. He's got the larger army size. There's no way this can be repaired, because still no stern pioneers for the Sleeper. Still. I mean, imagine if he had a couple mines around here during that engagement. But still no stern pioneers. Even though he's got a crazy amount of manpower right now. And yeah, he's going straight for it. Straight for the tech. And once again, he was on prioritized vehicles. Almost didn't get the shot off there. Maybe couldn't see it from the wreck, I don't know. Anyway, P4 back up to full. Building another Rakitten. That's necessary now to help against this Sherman. But this is still anyone's game. I feel like borobadger is ahead. But if he loses this next Sherman, I mean, he's still a very, very far amount of fuel away from the next one. And the Sleeper could make himself another tank quite easily. That being said, he's facing off against 2 Rakitten, so it's going to come down to how well he uses his tanks and how well the borobadger uses those stolen Rakittens. But it's looking pretty promising for the Sleeper now. He's got 2 VPs and 1 neutralized, so the points are draining very quickly for the borobadger. And he just lost his Dishka there. Was he even microing that? He's just firing at the Panzer IV. Oh man. Oh, what's he doing? Why is he stopping it there again? Oh my, no. Oh, whoa. Why does he stop his tanks? Like, just there. Just reverse all the way to your base, man. Maybe... I feel like maybe he's just executing commands on the main map. But if he executed like a reverse move on the mini map, or maybe reverse move on the tactical map, all the way back to his base, and this situation or this situation, it's quite plausible that he would have two Lindley Shermans right now, because you know that Panzer IV was coming through here chasing this one, wouldn't have been able to chase any further, and would have got easily outrun by that Vet 2 Sherman. Because of the two squads with the sticky satchels right there. In fact, the two sticky satchels I think would have killed the Panzer IV, right? I think I had taken some damage. Oh man. Well, this game marches on, but it seems like Sleeper's going to go for another King Tiger, and that's going to seal the match for him. I think both these players need to work on their micro in combat. It seems like maybe they're getting quite overwhelmed at controlling everything during a battle. And sometimes that's, you know, just efficiency. Oh, why would you use a demo charge there? Seems like a tremendous waste to me. Only does a little bit of damage. I mean, potentially that demo charge could still have wiped a squad and helped him in the VP game, which is becoming very crucial at this stage of the match. So you're just doing a little bit of damage to a Panzer IV. But man, this squad has just been insane, man. Well, this is what happens when a Fusilier picks up LMG-34. Plus 60% accuracy on an LMG-34. This squad's got 47 kills. Look at this. Like every single burst of the LMG, it kills a penal model basically. It's absolutely insane. Oh. Now they've got the sprint when they're out of combat. Maybe they'll be changed to the next patch. Maybe the Fusiliers won't be so insane. Probably the most important change they need to be is to their pop gap. Probably needs to go to 7 or 8, similar to penals, which are 8 at the moment, I believe. Yes. And that's it actually. That's the game. Borobadger surrenders. That King Tiger just disheartened him so much he decided to quit. Pretty back and forth game. Quite a few throws. I mean, I feel like most of the losses in this game weren't due to like amazing plays by either player. They're kind of just both players getting perhaps a bit too aggressive for manoeuvring their units in not the ideal way, but that's alright. Those are things that can be improved. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.